Hello again, traders. Right, just a quick update on the EA. This is or the EA, should I say, the bots, 3crbots. I've been busy with personal life, enjoying the last of supposedly the sort of dryish season for possibly a few months. So I've had taken it easy from bot work because I know when it's rainy I'll have more time than I can imagine to follow with my obsession. But I have given it some time over the last 24 hours just to double check a lot of the bots. I've left them to themselves. And quick update, it's really positive. I still have no idea how I intend to share this, but I've made promises, so I will work out a way to honour those promises. It won't be free, of course. The amount of thousands, hundreds and thousands possibly of hours I've put into this, and years in fact, to get to this stage, has got to be of some value. So I was inspired earlier today to put together a video, and in fact I did, but it was too long and too rambling. So this is a shortened version, but actually inspired by something else. But long story short, I now have about 15 to 20 set files that produce graphs, if you like, or equity curves like this. And I can see no reason at all, because they're not scalping bots, that even if you sort of went to that level and a little bit more jumpy, they're still gonna have quite a smooth curve, safe, if you know what I mean. And across those sort of 10 to 20, 15 or whatever individual set files, they are spread over a small number of instruments at the moment. Whilst I know everything will work on a load, if you like, dozens possibly, I realised early on in this stage it's stupid spreading myself across, euro, pound, Tesla, other stocks and stuff, when I should really be focusing on one or two or three or whatever and getting the best out of those first. So the potential is limitless, in my opinion. So this is the beginning of the journey, if you like. So as I said, probably sensibly speaking, 10 or so good ones of these. I know I said 10, 15, 20. The problem I had, and I explained this in the previous video, is that, and this is a pretty good example, I got these set files. This is over a year. This is 15 months. And it's only that period because I started really getting serious with these in about June. So I went back 12 months from June and just hit that start point, which is 24th of June, 25th of June there. And so I've always kept that start point. So as the months go on, it adds up, it becomes 12 months and 15 months and whatever. Now, something I wanted to talk about is that the equity curve up until June 2025, that's 2024 over there, was like this. And then, what am I trying to explain? I'm trying to explain this sort of series, this period here. So, that's it. When I started, most of the equity curves just hit a winning streak. So I thought I'd, aced it, hit the goose that laid the golden egg. And then they all started to go iffy. And I have to be honest, I sort of panicked and thought, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll understand what I'm saying. I thought, well, it's all well and good getting set files that produce these 4 and 5 to 1 RRRs, but when you hit this sort of period, then a sideways period, should I say, then I thought, well, I need to not dump the longer ones, but resources were running thin. And 7 VPSs with 20 or 30 terminals, 15 to 25 terminals on each is a hell of a headache to actually keep track of for a disorganized person like myself. But I'm getting better. Everything improves with time, doesn't it? Well, most things. So if you have this lovely upward equity curve and then you start literally when it's in a bad point, in the doldrums or whatever you want to call it, then it can be a little bit soul destroying. So anyway, I have all these things are sent to Trias, and I have actually produced some shorter term, lower RRR risk reward ratio set files. Easy to do when you've got 4 and 5 to 1s, because you can make 2 to 1, and this curve will look smoother than this. And I don't even know what this one is actually. This is 4 to 1, and yeah, on some of the big moves. So average is 4 to 1, just over, and the bigger move is 15 to 1. My mind is a bit addled at the moment. Anyway, lots of trades, low drawdown, and fairly good returns. But this can all be played around to your heart's content, and all these numbers will change then. Anyway, so I'm slowly working out a way to apply all these to various accounts, spread betting accounts that are free, different tax-free rather, different leverages and stuff like that. So it's all looking good, but I doubt whether anything will be or much will be done until we get these days where we get 24 hours of rain. I got here nearly 10 months ago, and the rainy season was pretty much past its worst point. But it didn't matter. I was dreading the hot season. I've got through that and I'm happy. In fact, I'm ecstatic. It's amazing, People worry about hitting 30 and then they worry about hitting 40 and 50 and 60 or whatever. Life begins whenever you begin it. So anyway, back to this. So everything is fantastic, actually. Better than I'd ever hoped for. Very, very optimistic about the future with all this stuff and life in general. And it's taught me a lot as well. It's given me additional confidence to believe my own eyes and my own understanding of charts and the way price moves. Still nowhere near as good as Dee and her gold stuff she does. Just Dee, if you ever watch this, I am so in awe of what you do, especially as you help all those people for free. It's incredible. Anyway, DD, in case you're not aware of her, Discord, sharing mostly gold trades, and she goes by the handle of West Ender, I think. You can find her via my Twitter feed. She's on Twitter. Anyway, back to this. So before I hit the pool, the sea again, and the beach. So everything is really, really positive, guys. And if you found this via, I don't know, YouTube or what, and you don't know what I do, then go and look at my Twitter before asking me how you can borrow this or use it. It's going to cost money, guys. There is a guy sells his EAs and stuff. Forget what it's called now. I will probably. Oh God, he did knock out a video from the Pacific about gold. I can't bear to listen to his videos because they drive me insane. But his pricing structure seems pretty fair. So if he can get away with doing that, then maybe I'll copy that. But I haven't looked at it for a long, long time now. So, and I think he sells via Gumroad or something like that. So if you need an idea of what I shall have a go at, then, but I haven't looked for ages, so he might have changed everything. Anyway, guys, sorry for rambling again, but the good news is it is all going better than I could ever have dreamed of. Few hiccups and bumps along the road, but they are sent to try us. And the thing is, there is limitless potential. So, all good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I need a spin. Bye for now.